Hi, my name is Joseph Love. I'm a U.S. veteran. I'm 58 years old, and today is Christmas Day. For a lot of you, you're going to wake up and enjoy your family and watch your children play with their toys and things of that nature. For me, it's going to be a little bit different. I've got to face up to the cold, harsh realities of life, and that is that for the last 6 months or less or so, I've been moving from point A to point B, trying to survive. Currently, I'm located in a place called Lone Oak, Arkansas, and I'm going to pan around so you can see the field that I'm standing in. It's beautiful. It's got a big, deep frost on it. As you can see, the interstate, and you can see traffic on the interstate. That's I-30. So those are vehicles running up and down I-30 towards Memphis and Little Rock. And my story is, I'm going to try to keep it brief, short and brief. It's hard to do. I'm scared, but that's part of living. Dying is part of living. This morning I want to talk to you about a agency called the Department of Veteran Affairs. There's a lot of veterans with YouTube videos on here, on YouTube, talking about the VA. What you don't know about the VA is that they're very, very vindictive. They do a lot of good work. They help a lot of veterans, but they can be also mean-spirited, and they can pursue you to no end, discredit you, and smear you. I started out in Washington, D.C. I was up there for 6 years. And before then, I was in Missouri City, Texas. I've tried to operate in my own business. I've produced hair products for the last 15, 20 years off and on. And I'm good at what I do. But for the last 6 months, I've been trying to stay alive. Currently, I'm getting ready to start to try to live in the woods so I can live a little bit longer. But I'm being followed and harassed by employees or persons employed by the Department of Veteran Affairs. To be more specific, I filed a claim for malpractice against the VA, the Dallas VA, and my life went downhill from there. I don't want to sound conspiratorial to you because I know American people don't like that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be straightforward and to the point. What these people do, they have a well-organized group of individuals that they hire, and they descend down upon you and they follow you everywhere. They do so in automobiles. They can do so electronically, just like Target. They can hack into your email accounts, and they can make your life miserable. In my case, I bought a RV down in Florida. It turned out that there was something wrong with it, and I took it back. I made a mistake of getting my money back, and it's been downhill ever since. I'm moving around quite a bit. I'm in fairly good shape. I've had 3 heart attacks, and I've contacted the FBI on 3 separate or more occasions. Basically, what they're doing to me, I don't know about other veterans, is they've pretty much isolated chemicals for, that's my weakness. I don't like chemicals. I've worked with chemicals for quite some time. But what they do, they spray you with a combination of chemicals. One chemical, it smells pretty bad to you, and by itself, it just makes you woozy and drowsy. But the next series of chemicals that they spray you with, and they can do this in a department store, and if you go to my web blog, racecreedcolor.blogspot.com, you can see what I've detailed on there so far. But they can walk up to you in broad open daylight and spray this stuff on you, right in front of people, and it won't hurt you. It only hurt the person that they intend for it to hurt. It drives you like an animal, makes you feel like an animal. They threaten you, and they can follow you with lights on in the daylight. Now, the lights you get used to that, and they know it, so they have other techniques that they use, and they can be deadly. So currently, I'm being harassed by the police. The Department of Veteran Affairs has its own police department. They're the largest police department in the United States of America. And they can put out alerts. They can question your mental health. if they disagree with you, or if you say something that's accurate, causes them any kind of problem, bad press, things like that, they'll question your sanity. So they can do mental health alerts, tell police agencies that you're unstable. As in my case, when I came from from D.C. and got to Dallas, I've now been arrested 3 different times for no reason, had my car towed, sabotaged, vandalized. I've been taken to 3 separate mental hospitals. I've been released. My heart condition has not been treated since I left D.C. Whenever I go to the Department of Veteran Affairs, they call the VA police and rough me up, harass me, and run me off the grounds. So their plan is quite simple. They plan on making me kill myself, either by too much stress or the other way. So this is to educate you, to make you aware of how these people operate. Currently, as I said, I'm in Lone Oak, Arkansas, right outside of Little Rock. I was born in Hope, Arkansas. I went to school with Mike Huckabee. He was a classmate. He has his own show now on Fox. I probably won't live that long. But I want you to know that you can beat these people. You can beat them, but you have to have a strong family network. You have to get to the media, and you have to make the media listen to you, because they won't. Who's going to listen to somebody that says they're being followed by people they don't know? Who's going to listen to a guy that's walking around looking all roughed up and beat up, looking over his shoulder every 15 minutes? In other words, they make you look paranoid. They make you look crazy. So I hope that you enjoy your Christmas, and I hope you understand that I'm making this video in all seriousness. I don't know if it'll be seen. But as I said, if you go to my blog, racecreedcolor.blogspot.com, Google has been real good about posting my stuff up there. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm willing to take any kind of psychiatric exam that's legit. But I also would like to tell my story uninterrupted. I've received death threats from the Washington, D.C. VA Medical Center. I've reported that to the VA police, and so far nobody has contacted me. I've reported 3 instances or more of death threats to a couple of police agencies. Their response has been to take you to the mental ward. Now, the last time I checked, there's nothing psychologically wrong with a person that's simply trying to report that they're being stalked, intimidated, and receiving death threats. So Americans, if this is the now definition of mental illness, then I'm guilty. What I'd like is a chance to tell my story to responsible authorities about the harassment of the Veteran Affairs Police Department, VA officials. If you doubt my sincerity, go to vamalpractice.info, vamalpractice.info, or VA Watchdog. Read some of the stories of the VA police officers, police chiefs that's been arrested for conspiracy to commit murder, to torture Americans for no more than the fact that they disagreed with them. So I don't know how many chances I'm going to get to make these videos, but I intend to make them. I hope you'll follow me on YouTube, and I hope that you enjoy your Christmas with your family. I hope you have a nice Christmas, and may God bless America.